Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Honestly back with another video. So this video right here is going to be a little different. I think I say that a lot and videos are not tech related. But this is not a rant video. Just want to clear it up. And I actually probably do little to no cursing. Since this video is more like a feel-good video, just kind of want to talk to my supporters. First and foremost, guys, the year is almost over. And I want to say I had a lot of personal ups and downs. A little more downs than ups. One of my biggest ups though was the amount of support my YouTube channel has gotten, becoming a YouTube partner, seeing the growth of views for my videos, and just all around, I have a really cool community of very unique people, and I want to say thank you to all of you from the very bottom of my heart. Thank you for supporting me. Of course, shout outs to Justin, who used to share a lot of my videos when my channel was like 200, 300 subscribers. Alex Coquito, who also supported my channel, getting me to the 1,000 mark. Thank you, Alex. And of course, Neffy and Carlos being members. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Also, I want to give a extended appreciation to Carlos, because while I'm not saying that he's the only one, he's the only one I'm aware of. So if you are also one of those people, I do appreciate you too. So please don't take this the wrong way. But Carlos is, I think, the first person I think who watches my videos from the start to finish. Cause he'll comment on things that happen later on in the video. I'm like, oh my God, this man actually sat here and watched the video from starting to finish. And I'm just not used to it, because most of the time I'm used to someone when watch like the first 5-10 minutes and then like go about their day. So when I see his comments, I'm like, Carlos, thank you so much. And Carlos, you have been consistent in commenting. Thank you. The type of support that you give my channel makes me feel really good about myself and the stuff I put out there. And thank you again. And I continue to keep you engaged in my channel. And thank you. I just want to say that much. So anyways, the year is almost up, and I'm not getting into politics too long. I always spoke how I feel about politics. For those who know. I am very nervous about 2025, but at the same time, I think, at least for my own sanity, try to focus on the things I have control over. Try to use 2025 to a year to prove myself. If I'm lucky, I'll be 35 years old next year, August 24th. I hope to, as I'm getting older, I hope to get more accomplishing. Like, and mind you, I'm not saying like I need to be like Hollywood or a multi-millionaire. I'm not expecting that, sadly. But I do want to, get more accomplished, grow my channel more, work on forbidden characters, even try to get some more interactions. Like when I do forbidden characters, I would love to get people's inputs, not take ideas, because there's a difference. I don't want no one to come in to sue me. God knows I don't got the money. But, in terms of like, get some like feedback, what type of fictional characters people like to see more. Also I like that one day, not sure how I would do it. I'll probably ask my mom for help on that one if she has time. But I want to discuss like ways to try to get people to engage with Forbidden, and also look on how to get Forbidden like on ebooks. Cause me and my mom, when we first published the book, we only know how to do like, paper copy like that, obviously. Me and my mom does not know how to put it like for like on Audible, or ways for like people could read Forbidden without having to buy a book like this. You could just read on your tablet, your cell phone, whatever. I definitely like to do that in 2025 if God's willing. Also, I just want to say this much. Being a content creator has been a blessing and a curse. Blessing because I love making content. I love showing sparks my personality, the editing, and big shout to Canva, because Canva has been a huge help for me to making my content. A huge help. So thank you. I'm so glad. Mind you, in Canva, don't you dare raise your price either. You better stay at $12. Canva is one of the biggest things I invested in as a content creator, because there's a free version. But Canva, the free version, is very limited. So when you pay the subscription version, you get so much more out of it. And I absolutely love Canva. It's easy to use for the most part. I have this one thing where I would love to learn with Canva, and I hopefully may add this in the future. Let's say I'm trying to put like, some kind of context in a video. I want Canva to help me actually pinpoint where, like, okay, if the video is like 5 minutes long, instead of going like my number is like, okay, this happened in the 5 second mark, this happened in a minute and 50 second mark. I like Canva to help you pinpoint. So when you put something in there, you get exact number, so you're not confused to where's that particular comments going into. But that's like a personal thing I hope they add. But overall, Canva's been such an amazing site. I love Canva. It's so easy to use. And I think anyone who's trying to be like a young content creator, especially you don't have like the skills to edit or you can't afford to pay someone to edit your videos. Also, for those who are looking for editor, my good friend Chris Lotus is a great editor. He excels at it. I actually will leave a link to Chris Lotus' channel. So for those who are looking for editing, please check out the Chris Lotus. That's my homie right there. But if you cannot afford to pay an editor, please use Canva. Canva is so easy to use. Now, of course, you have any other website that helps you, go right ahead. But I love Canva, and I'm so glad I stumbled upon Canva because it's fun to make thumbnails. It's fun to make little edits, emojis, and just etc. Canva does a lot for me. I'm very happy about that. Another thing I want to talk about. I think I've been a YouTuber, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say 4 or 5 years. And it's been a lot of ups and downs, but overall, YouTube has not only helped me express myself better, especially for someone who likes to keep to themselves, because I used to be a victim of bullying because of my sexuality. People like to talk down on me the way I talk. Even now, at 34 years old, I still have like a little bit of a speech issue, but it's gotten better over time. And not only being older and having my mom support me, because like I said, for those who don't know, and I'm not sure I mentioned this before, I was in special ed all throughout elementary. That's when I used to live in New York. Then when my mom and my brothers, we went to Georgia for 3 years, my mom decided to put me in regular ed. I used to resent my mom because I used to deal with a lot of mean people, because people were not never that mean in special ed. Like, I had problems, but for the most part, special ed was very mellow, easygoing. But when I was put in regular ed, I had a lot of resentment towards my mother. I thought she did it because she hated me. But it was my mom's way of trying to get me to adapt to how people are in the real world. The real world isn't as soft and kind of nice. And being around more regular kids, as you learn, a lot of those regular kids got issues as well. They also need to be in special ed, but that's a topic for a different day. It allowed me to help build character self-esteem. It took me a long time because when you're bullied, I used to want to off myself a lot. I still have those thoughts today, but back when I was a kid, I just hated existing. I really did. But, over time, dealing with life, people mistreating me, learning lessons, learning, social cues, because there's nothing I was bad at because I just didn't understand social cues a lot. So I would do a lot of silly things or speak out of term, not from place of malice, but I would speak out of term. And then, people will look at me sideways or treat me different because of that. And I had to learn the yeses and nos of life, pretty much. And then, with my grandmother helping me, build my character, my mom helping me build my character. I felt at that time my grandma and mom were very mean. But now I look back at it, they raised me in that way. So I knew how to carry myself and protect myself and not let people walk over me. So I'm thankful for my mom, my grandmother. And overall, YouTube helped me, express myself, show my creativity. Because you asked 10 years ago, I'm like, nah, I'm just going to continue to look at Mugen videos, watching other YouTubers. I don't think I have the skills for this. But I think it was during, when I started playing Tekken, when I started getting confidence playing Tekken 7, this early Tekken 7 days. I asked my friend Aliza, shout out to my good friend Aliza, to help me make a YouTube channel. She did help me start my YouTube channel. And I was literally uploading videos of me just playing Ghost Battle, Treasure Battle, what the hell it's called. Because at that time, I still wasn't confident to fight people online. But I wanted to be a YouTuber. And so I was just uploading random stuff. I really didn't know what I was doing. But in hindsight, I'm glad I just said, fuck it. And just put out there. And, whatever stuck. If it didn't. When you start your channel, I was very frustrated because I wanted to grow. And it took me a long time to see, views go up. Not views, well, my views were still crappy back then. I mean, subscribers go up, people to interact with me. But then again, after I watched the Red Gambit, play Tekken 7. And like I said, this is not shade. But when I saw Red Gambit, who I didn't think was a great Tekken player, he was doing work with Negan like online. So I'm like, if Red Gambit could get wins and he's kind of terrible at this game, I think I'm better than Red Gambit in Tekken. So I'll go online, test my metal, and voila. I realized I can make Tekken 7 content. This one, I'm playing Tekken 7 a lot. I mean, I play other fighting games for the most part, but I was like, Tekken was that game that really worked for me more than not. Like other games I would play, I usually got my butt kicked, but with Tekken 7, I thrive. Like, yeah, I had my days where I got my ass spanked, but for the most part, I really, really did my big one in Tekken 7. And then, of course, being a content creator, living with my roommate, and mind you, I have this bratty personality at times. I would love to have my roommate come right here and just talk about it a little bit, but I know my roommate's not a big fan of the whole YouTube stuff. He supports me on it, but he's not big on being involved with it too much. For the few stuff he's been involved with, I appreciate it, but I understand he doesn't want to be in all that, which I understand. But I have like this bratty mentality, something like, mother effer! Ah! I get so mad, and that's something I had since I was a kid. And I'm going to tell y'all a funny story, too. This was a couple years ago. I'm 34. I'm going to say, and like I said, I could be wrong. I know this happened. This is true, but I can't pinpoint the age exactly. But I want to say my very early 20s. I'm very immature. Another fun fact about me, even though my brain works well enough, I know right from wrong. I have a 5-year mental delay, but it really doesn't matter. So it's like I'm 34, but mentally, I'm 34, but mentally, I'm 29 years old, brain-wise. But there's no really big difference between a 29-year-old and a 34-year-old. I just want to share that. But now going back to it, I was playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in the arcades at a laundromat. I was getting up to, I don't know why, I get very emotional. Think I'm a lot better at it now. I don't do this now, thank God. But I was like playing Marvel vs. Capcom. I got to Abyss. I forgot the team was playing, but I lost. So what I do, I lose. I started crying at the laundromat. I went back home to my mom. I don't know why my mom didn't spank me for this, because I was like, this is so bad, but my mom really loves me. My mom really, really loves me. I got lucky with having the mom that I have. Because I feel like if I have any other mom, I would have been mistreated or sent to like a forced care or some weird stuff. Or to a nut house. But anyways, I go to them, I'm like, Mommy, the game cheated. And my mom's like, Onyxe. And my mom looked at me. I know she was annoyed, but she ended up giving me the money to go back to play the game again. I went back and played it, but I didn't win. But I guess that time I was more satisfied, so I didn't cry about it again. But I'm like, something about me in fighting games, I consider myself a chill person. Like, I'm not no saint. I don't like everybody because not everybody likes me. I have my guard up because the way I was treated. Also, dealing with my nephew's death was something that still bothers me to this day. I miss Asen every day. But I don't consider myself a bad person. Like, I don't go out of my way to bother people. I don't steal. I don't force myself upon anybody. I treat people the way I want to be treated. But when it comes to video games, it's like that ugly side of me comes out. Like, I'm like, fuck you, don't you do that, I'll teabag you, what up? Like, like all these negative traits about me come to the surface. But as soon as I stop playing the game a couple minutes later, I'm good. And that's another reason, because shout out to my good friend Damien. I adore Damien. He talks a lot sometimes, but Damien's such an awesome person. I'm like, child, you got to be careful with the wording you use when you're streaming on Tekken 8. I know they can get in your nerves, but you can't be going so crazy when you in Tekken 8. Because, child, those last 2 streams my friend did, woosah. I'm glad you two ain't go after him yet. And hopefully they never do. But this is why I don't care about rank too much. And I know I'm kind of like diverging from my initial conversation, but I'll get back to it. I don't care about rank too much. Because, number one, I fight high-level rank players, and I can keep myself. I never know one person like, my rank maybe feel like, oh, if I'm a vanquisher, I must suck. But if I'm a vanquisher, if I'm taking on Genbus, Byakos, or Fujins, why do I care about my rank? To me, it's just like at the end of the day, I want to have fun, and I'm not gonna stress. Like, I'm not. My goal is not to be Tekken King. I know my friend Carl like to tell me all the time, "Oh, honest, you have the skills of a Tekken King." I don't think I am that good at Tekken. I think I'm just decent at the game, but I appreciate it regardless. But I don't want to get. I don't care about my rank because at the end of the day, I want to have fun. I don't want to get to the point where I'm fighting players who know every frame, know when to duck, know have guard up, doing these freaking 70 combos, 70 damage combos on one launch. I don't want to deal with all that. So why would I want to go out? To me, people who play rank, no tea, no shade, I feel like you're either getting ready for a tournament or you just want to be like, I got Tekken Emperor, I got Tekken Serpentine, whatever the highest one is. But when you start fighting other players like that at that same skill level, you find out that you know what, I don't get the medal for this. And you're getting frustrated, you're getting mad. But if you just decide, okay, you know what? I'm a Raijin level player. Stay around Raijin. You'll still win, you'll still lose, but you're at least at this most part, you're fighting within your comfort zone. And that's what I want to stay in. I don't want to fight outside my comfort zone. Because I know me. I'm not Tekken King material. I'm not Tekken God material. So why would I intentionally try to climb up the ranks? I have nothing to prove. And if a person gets bored in my channel, like, oh, Onyx, you need to play more rank, then, I appreciate you, but you want to peace out because of that? Peace. Be safe. God bless. Take care of you and your loved ones. But that's how I feel about rank. So I don't never really want to aggravate myself with rank. Because now it is, especially if I had like a bad day at work or I'm just tired, you really think I want to add extra stress to myself, find these try hard ass players or find like Arsenal Ash, need JDCR level players? No, thank you. No, thank you. That's me. So, the year's almost over. I am super thankful for all the support and love my channel has gotten. But I definitely hope 2025, outside, things I'm worried about, Trump being our president, I hope 2025 proves a more fruitful year for me because I like to make more money. And obviously, nothing shady. I'm not going to go, sell my ass for money. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, and, for those who do, nothing against me. I'm just speaking for me. I just want to, get more going. I want to get more going for Forbidden. I want Forbidden to be something. Before I leave this earth, I want people to talk about Forbidden. And, it's always going to be on trashes on things, but on a positive light. That's the thing I want. I want to leave that legacy. I really, really do. I love Helen Strongs. I love my other Forbidden characters, and I want people to love them almost as much as I love them. That's one of my things in this world I want to do before I'm no longer here, because I'm not going to be here forever, and no one knows when the time is up. Oh, speak of Damien. Hold on. Hey, child, I'll talk to you in a little bit. I'm recording.
Are you okay? Oh.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Okay. I'll call you back like in 5 minutes. Okay, bye-bye, child. Love you. So that's that. I don't, I just want to leave that behind. And I also want to do more for myself. I want to try to make my financial situation better because I'm grateful with my roommate, but like I said, nothing lasts forever. And at some point, he's gonna meet he's gonna meet a lady, and I'm pretty sure once he meets a lady, he's gonna want to start a family. And I can't be here for that. That's a no. Plus, at some point, I want to be on my own. The only fear I have being my own, because a part of my brain is if I ever feel like I want to harm myself, there may be no one around to stop me. But that should be no one else's burden. That's my burden to live with and me to handle. And another fact that since I don't have kids, and I never want to bring a kid into poverty because I'm struggling, I can never look at myself in the mirror if I have my hypothetical son or my hypothetical daughter to struggle with me. I want my children to have the best if I were to have kids. But I want to get more accommodated being by myself, not just being single, whatever, but living on my own, taking care of myself, managing my own bills and stuff. And that's like that. But when that time comes, it comes because this economy is rough. And we know with Trump getting into office real soon, it's going to be rougher. And that's about it, Willie. Last thing I'd like to say before I end this. I like being single, but I need some kind of action, good action. But I'm be so scared. And a part of my brain's thinking, maybe I should just use Grindr. But I don't. After the order horror story Damien has told me, I can't. And I just don't trust people, right? Like I want, like I want the relationship, but I don't want the baggage. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with baggage. Like I'm not even look for like a straight relationship, just a fun buddy. But even then, I'm scared of baggage. But overall, I just feel like talking to you guys. Thank you for supporting my channel. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope 2025 I get more supporters, of course. I keep my current supporters and I continue to keep you guys interested in me. But really, that's all for now. I don't got nothing else I want to talk about. You guys have a beautiful one. Take care, stay safe. Bless you and your family. And may the rest of the year be good to all of us. And may the next 4 years be even better despite expectations. Love you guys. Peace. Take care. Honest Blade out. Ciao.